splitting your application audio into separate tracks in OBS. It's confusing, but it no longer needs to be. Stop using VoiceMeeter and start using this new OBS feature instead. When I used VoiceMeeter, I always found that I would have constant problems. My audio devices would keep changing themselves, my PC would slow down as it tried to figure out what was going on, and I would even sometimes have some crashes. But then OBS got a new feature that allows you to split your audio into separate tracks natively in OBS. Let's show you how. Okay, I know I got a different outfit on, ignore the continuity error, please don't comment about it. Don't. So first off, make sure that your OBS is fully up to date, just to make sure you've got all the features and all that stuff that we're going to show off today. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to Settings, Audio, and make sure that everything here is disabled. Don't worry, we're going to get our audio devices back, we're going to be recording everything we want, but just to make it easier for tracking where and how we're recording our audio, we're going to ignore all of this and disable it. Next, go to your sources in the scene that we're looking at here. I've just got an example one here, and you're going to want to add your audio input device. This is going to be your microphone. So we're going to select our microphone, and there we go. We got our microphone in our audio mixer again. Then we're going to add a game capture, just like you would normally, but instead of what you would do normally, you would also tick capture audio. And what that's going to do is add another audio device, another audio track here in the audio mixer that will just be the audio for the game you're playing. Not your desktop, not anything else, just the game. Then what you want to do is again go to sources, add an application audio capture for every application that you want to capture audio for. So for my example here, I'm going to add one for my Discord audio. I'm not going to actually select Discord here because I don't have it open, but this is just for demonstration purposes. And then I would also add one for a music player like Spotify. And what you will have to do, usually, even though it does have an option for match title, otherwise find window of same type, there's another one for executable. Try both of those to see which one works for you, but otherwise you may have to reselect the application in the properties of the audio source every time you open Discord. It's not that big of a deal. Usually it will pick them up, but just double check before you go live or start recording. Next, you want to go to your audio mixer and go to advanced audio properties. We're going to have a lot of stuff ticked here. First of all, untick everything on 3, 4, and 5, just to make it easier for us to see what we're looking at. And what we're going to do is we're going to set track 1 as our stream audio, the audio that gets sent to Twitch, and then track 2 will be our Twitch VOD track, or the track for streaming to any platforms that don't like having copyright music like YouTube and TikTok. So for track 2 we would untick Spotify. Next, what you'll want to do here is put each of your devices, or each of your audio sources, onto its own track with the ones that are remaining. So I'm going to put mic on 3, game capture on 4, Discord on 5, and Spotify on 6. Okay, now we go to our settings again, we go to output, and on streaming you'll see the audio track is on 1, which is the track that has all of our audio sources on it. And what we'll want to do is click Twitch VOD track and select track 2 on there. So the track 2 with everything but Spotify in this example is being sent to Twitch for the VOD, meaning your VOD isn't going to get copyright striked for the music playing on Spotify. This would also be the track that you send if you're using a multi-stream plugin, for example. You can pick a separate audio track for your YouTube stream, so you'd pick track 2. If streaming is all you want to worry about, we're done. Easy peasy. But if you want to make your recordings better as well, with having all of your audio sources on different tracks within the editing software so that you can adjust things separately, you can do that too. You go to the recording tab in your settings here, uncheck the audio track number 1, and you're going to check every track after 2, so 3, 4, 5, and 6, meaning that each device is going to have its own track, and it's going to put 4 tracks onto your recordings. Let me show you what that looks like. Here's an example of one of my recordings. So you can see here that I have 4 audio tracks attached to this. If I mute everything except for the track number 1, you'll see that this is, I think that sharpness is like fucking weird. You'll see that that is just my microphone, no game audio there. And then if I mute everything but track 2,
getting tired?
you'll hear that that is just the game audio, no microphone, nothing like that. And if I was listening to music or had Discord open, that would be on tracks 4 and 3 respectively. And you can see that this is great because it means that if I am saying something important, I can drop the volume of the game, or if something important in the game is happening and someone in the Discord call is making a lot of noise, you can dip the volume of that. Really, really useful tool. You could even add your alerts as a separate audio source, and then you can dip like in your recordings, make sure that the alert audio isn't covering anything up for when you're editing clips or anything like that. Makes it super, super useful. I also wanted to mention that while a lot of the features that I've shown here are in beta, allegedly, with beta next to them, I've been using a lot of these features for months, if not years, and I've never had a problem. So your mileage may vary, but I personally have never had a problem with any of these features, and they've always worked flawlessly. I hope that you found that useful. If you can think of any ways that this setup can be improved, or if you had any problems, please leave a comment down below, because I'm always interested in learning new things. I'm trying to get this channel off the ground, so if you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button, and go check out the other video that I've got out already about Twitch's enhanced broadcasting and the bitrate that it uses for different tracks. I would really appreciate it, and beyond that, just happy streaming, everyone.